Alright, hi everyone. This is Yellow Pants Team, episode number 3. You can find us on makeCalgary.com, Facebook, Twitter at makeCalgaryTalk, and Instagram at makeCalgaryTalk.
We split up certain sections between the three of us to go off on our own and do that, and then we were going to get together, try to combine them. So then yesterday we had a crit with our professor.
It's really nice having somebody that has no idea what we were doing come in, look at it, give us new ideas, maybe a new ideology even over what we're trying to achieve. Sometimes when you look at something for so long, you can't see the obvious. Sometimes you become so enraptured in what you're drawing, and you can't. Sometimes you know it's not working, but you can't figure out why. You need to have someone come and just be like, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
I think at this point in our educational career, most of us can take the criticism because we know that we know that most of the time it's not mean-spirited. Sometimes they're just too nice.
Yeah, and you're like, come on,
you're just like,
just some information.
Yeah. Just tell me.
I know it's not
quit
good.
beating around the bush.
Tell me.
This is the worst thing I've ever done.
For this stuff, because it's so personal, like it's your personal project. You
Exactly.
put like blood, sweat, and tears into, and then it gets like harped on.
Yeah.
And it's
especially if it goes really bad. Too.
Yeah,
like,
it's so
like you have
demotivating.
5 jurors and they all hate it.
Yeah.
Like you just you feel like
That's
crap.
Oh,
Like,
that's my undergrad graduating project.
What of the design moves is critical to making this work? Like you've pushed yourself onto there. I think to then build it up like just a wall or a barrier might be antithetical to what you're suggesting that the space is about. So you've sort of taken this line and you said, okay, well everything now happens this way from there.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if there's more interesting opportunities to create a relationship. I mean, I think the project's stronger when you read it just as like playing with this as the site. If that's the space, because that's the most relevant space. I mean, you can talk about how any of these moves could happen anywhere, and that's fine, but you don't want to weaken your argument by saying, yeah, you could do this anywhere. It's like, okay, well, why'd you pick here? What, what's so special? Like, we recognize the potential here, but we leave that open for what happens, and we're going to use this as a catalyst or a kind of point of intervention where we say, okay, we're going to intervene here in a certain way, and if that kind of pattern of activity spreads, that's great. The site is the result of a bunch of edges drawn in the city, right? There's those unintended effects of these huge corridors and things that move through corridors in the city, and you end up with this. So if you design something else that creates a strong edge that you don't address part of, then you fail.
Mm-hmm.
What's the least you have to do here in order to make it the thing you want? And then how does every design gesture you add to that attractiveness?
So as you can see,
Critique
is an intense part of our school.
It's a very huge part of our project.
And it's a huge part of our career.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now where we're at is we've had our meeting of what to do with the critique. We kind of take those comments, reflect on them as a group, kind of confer amongst ourselves and decide kind of which way we're going to go, what we did right, what we did wrong.
Certain things we want to maybe we do listen to them. Other things we decide no, we'll just leave it.
Deadline is coming closer, so we need to start finalizing things and enter into kind of hardcore production mode.
Thanks for watching, and tune in next week. We'll have the next stage of our design process. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
The blog,
makeCalgary.com. And I guess that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Mr. Rogers style.
It reminds me of in Aladdin.